They're mad with you.
Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Oklahoma's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ. Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. DeMarco Murray, and of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just the 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Back goes in motion man. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running play called on 3rd and short. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Picks up the first, looking for more. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pop over the middle. It's Wheeler. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Sooners are in the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Now play number 9 on this drive. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Hey, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Catch made on the left side. The stop made at the 5. The offense has a first and goal now.
These guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
The Sooners hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. We'll try to run it with the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Setting the tone early, but how about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Gators offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step.
Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. As the first down is still going. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. First down here for this offense. Back's got it again. And stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. There's the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from a 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Tackle, but first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Look out, room to run here. Gets the first and still running.
Yeah,
out before he gets to the plus 38. And the Sooners getting set on first and 10. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at second and 13. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sooners.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. In the first play of the drive now, at 25. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Gets it out quickly to the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47. Offense operating from the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. So second and 7 at a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. That massive gain has set them up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. They'll run it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice second and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
The important third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it second and 12. Here comes a handoff. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Sooners with first and 10 here. Takes the handoff again. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Florida offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to put it away. They begin to click now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And they've got the returner corralled.
I gotta be on my nerves a little bit.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Thomas.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to pass here on second down. Good throw over the middle. They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking for the wide out. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Looking deep downfield to the left. Trying to go very
I'm right there.
Now it's third down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running out of time in the pocket.
It is a
Could
good
not
play.
get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up.
Love the call by this defense playing dime coverage on that third down, and they do a nice job of not just selling out against the receivers. Quarterback took off, but the defense had enough awareness to keep him short of the first down mark.
Coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it.
Get it.
The Sooners pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
These are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, They've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I love watching the speed in this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, use their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. A timeout is called, important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it.
Boy, this looked to be a very routine field goal attempt, and it turns out to be a blown-up play. The special teams unit completely erased that chip shot opportunity.
Hand off to the single back. Running through the tackle. And the freshman brings him down quickly. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Gators will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out.
You want to butt in.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass rush closing in. They trap him for a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And remember, they blocked one of his earlier attempts. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kurt and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
The Sooners will kick it away to get us going in the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they the spark right now to cut into this big lead. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Handoff to the back. He's got room to run. Got the first down and still motoring. Now here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Gators. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Thomas. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. He's in the clear. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking to chuck it again. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Sooners. That's how you finish a play.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Their first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Blitz and a quick sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking deep down the left side.
And that's we saw.
Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida. Too much speed for the defense. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around them.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
31, Florida, 21.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on return. They'll stop them at the 24. Good coverage.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. He's past the marker and still going. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Breaks an open space. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
A really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And here's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive.
Who in there? You're Castle, not playing in war.
Toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised he was able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
They ain't no room in there by themselves. Two places.
Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
What you messing with?
Takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? It's a run. Running back's got it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
In an era that we live in, we're never going to wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Turner run down. Sets up the next drive. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. And there's the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the tailback's got it again. First down, looking for more now. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. As with the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Will hand it off. Big stiff arm, and he breaks free. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Sooners pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Right at the wrong place for it.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking for some space. It's Henry. Way toward the end zone. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening them.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Is no good. That keeps the score. Oklahoma 40, Florida 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Receiver in motion now. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense starts with excellent field position. Grinding away on the ground. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense
continues to work the
clock and secure an
I don't
impressive
give a damn about
victory
being late or none of that. Shit, took it out before he got dog.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but
Take their trans.
picking up a fresh set of downs. The Sooners are in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Touchdown, Sooners. They are pouring it on now.
so much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Florida offense will take over 1st and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A short completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.